Hi, Mystery Schneer here. In 2004, I went to see Brian Wilson on tour perform Smile, the album Smile. It had just been recreated, and they started touring, I think maybe like November and December of 2003, and they did like their first show in London, London, and then they came to America and performed the whole album all over, and I was just so excited to be there and experience it, and it was, but anyways, at the show, I didn't. It was, 2004, so it was still like VHS era. So if you wanted to film something, it had to be on like a tape. From what I remember, it's pretty. Anyways, I didn't film, but I wish I did. But they at the show they gave out these books, and it has like the full history of Smile in it. It's so cool. There's a little one of his daughters, I guess, is on there. But yeah, it's so awesome. So here's like the cover. And there's all kinds of cool Americana fun collectibles on the cover. So if you know anything about the album, it's like a journey album. It's like you start on the East Coast somewhere, and then you end up in California at the end of the thing. So it's cool. The first page has kind of like a long story of the journey of Smile. It's full of great pictures, big pictures. It's really cool. And this one shows this is a little statement by, not a big, rather large statement by Van Dyke Parks, his involvement. A picture of Brian from that time period. Handwritten lyrics. Here's a Surf's Up. Another great picture of Brian. Here's some questions for a guy named Darian, who helped really kind of make the project happen. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but it's Darian Sahanaja. Great picture of Van Dyke Parks and Brian Wilson. There's Brian. This photo here is from October '66. It's of the first live performance of Good Vibrations, with all of Brian's friends hanging out. This is one of my favorite pictures of Brian. Had like an organ, and there's some dolls back there. This book is almost the size of an LP, a little bit smaller, maybe 11 by 11. This picture here depicts the production history timeline of the album, starting in 1965 when he met Van Dyke Parks, and then all the way to October '67, Cool Water, extension of Smile's last session, Love to Say Dada, and Been Way Too Long are recorded. And this is like after the 60s goes on, shows more history of the making of the album. Another great picture of Brian tinkering around on the keyboard. Brian looking out a window with a coffee cup. And here is The History and the Mystery of Smile by David Leaf. He just recently released a book about Smile, and it's all its history, which is something I need to get. Here's Brian. There's the guys working out a song. All that, those string sections. Brian just chilling out. Here's Brian. Looks like he's standing in front of a speaker listening to something, maybe? It's hard to tell. This goes into the 2003 era, late 90s, 2003, when he forms the band to perform Smile. The Wondermints. These are all the people that were in the band at the time. Photography credits. Brian during the Mrs. O'Leary's cow recording session, fire. The end of the book here, Brian gets his vegetables. Dun dun dun. Vegetables for Brian. It's a pretty cool book. Pretty cool. Historic. And I got one.